obviously. But yeah, I mean, I'm scheduled to do a show in April, hoping that I'll be nationally qualified, and then from there I'll be going into nationals. I'm going to be men's open bodybuilding, super heavyweight division. So.
And you're going for your pro card, obviously, eventually.
Yeah, I mean, eventually. I'm only 25, so, and I'm, like Drew said, 6'3", so it takes a while to fill out that kind of frame. But, at almost 300 pounds, I mean, I'm starting to get there, so.
Yeah. Eat, sleep, and lift. Eat, sleep, and lift.
Absolutely.
So right now, clearly you're in your bulking phase.
Right.
So tell people that don't understand bodybuilding, that doesn't really know what the hell is going on here. What is a bulking phase?
So yeah, I think that a lot of people they misinterpret what bulking means, and it turns into eating whatever you want, and y'all may look at me and go, well, I see you posting stuff on social media all the time, these massive sandwiches and burgers and stuff like that, but
5 pounds of meat.
Yeah, when I post that kind of stuff, that's the one meal that I'm eating, every couple days.
Yeah,
and but. I'll just give you an idea of what my diet has looked like the last 3 or 4 months. And training days, typically around 800 to 900 grams of carbs a day. Protein is around 350 to 400 grams, and then the fats are minimal. And so the whole idea behind it is on your training days, you need more energy, and carbs are energy. And so you're expending those carbs, so you're not going to store them as fat. Now, on rest days, my diet kind of changes a little bit, and so fats will double, carbs will come down, and when you're not eating as many carbs, you're not as protein sparing, so your protein will actually come up a little bit, and so my carbs will drop from 800 to 200, and then my protein will typically go up about 75 to 100 grams, and then my fats will go from about 50 to around 200. So just playing around with numbers and making sure that your body's utilizing the right nutrients and macros at the correct times.
It's a science, man. It's such a crazy science that you have. I mean, really, for it to be effective and for you to gain the look the way that those guys do, everybody just thinks they're just in there slamming juice and doing, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of science. It's a lot of training. It's a lot of beating your body up and taking care of it nutritionally and resting enough. And there's so much to it.
Well, it's a lot of thinking ahead. So, I mean, like, for example, I'm coming here and then I'm going to, get a massage at 12:30, and then I've got to go to the store once I'm after that and be there by 2. So I've got to know that, okay, well, I need to have my meals for meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, and I need to have this, and this in them. And I need to make sure that I'm eating them at this, and this time. So it's always thinking ahead and making sure that you're prepared. Preparation prevents poor performance. That's what I say all the time. So just making sure that you're always prepared. You always have your meals. That's how these guys get so big.
How many meals a day are you eating?
I'm typically eating about 8 or 9.
Wow, that's insane to me. I don't have time in the day to even eat that much.
You remember last time they were in, he took down a whole 12-inch
like in 2.2.
Yeah, it was like 2 bites. But yeah, I mean, it's you're right, preparation and all that good stuff. But you look at like someone like me, I'm a large guy. I'm 300 pounds, so I mean we're equal. Right? Actually, I'm about like 305 right now. But the difference is people look at me and they see my nice little belly, and they look at you and they're like, holy shit. But I can go in the gym and I can put up 415.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can do it. It's not pretty, but I can do it. And but if I were to eat, and that's what I'm working with, with you guys, if I eat like I'm supposed to, and I keep this going, it's going to create like a bigger, better me.
Right.
And I'll be able to cut down. I've already been in my bulking phase technically for,
the last 10 years.
10 years, yeah. I've been working really hard on that one. So, okay. So after bulking phase, what's next?
So I'm probably going to start cutting around December. And it's not going to be I feel like people make the mistake of when they hear the word cut, they want to just drastically decrease calories and macros and all that kind of stuff. And so we're going to start prepping about 20 weeks out of the show, and that'll give me plenty of time to slowly decrease my numbers month by month. And so we'll just go based off of how my body's looking. And yeah, I mean, from there, I mean, it's just My workouts pretty much stay the same. The only thing that really changes is just the numbers in the diet.
When you say we go by how my body's looking, because I know a lot of people out there when they go to diet or they go to lose weight, just your common average everyday person, like some lady wants to lose a little bit of fat and she's not happy with the way she looks. How important is it to just go by what you see? Especially if you're resistance training or whatever the case may be, to go by what you see in the mirror versus what the scale says.
Right. And so even I get wrapped up around sometimes about what I'm weighing. Some days I'll wake up and I'm like 292, and the next day I wake up and I'm like 301. And so a lot of that's really just fluid fluctuation, and being so heavy, you're going to lose a little bit of water. But, I think it's very important to be gauging your progress, week by week, more by pictures than just by weight. Weight obviously has a little bit to do with it, but if you've lost 5 pounds of muscle, that's drastically going to decrease your metabolism. But if the scale says 5 pounds less, you haven't helped yourself at all. Right. You've slowed down your metabolism, and you're just going to put fat on faster.
Right.
So you've got to make sure that you're burning, the weight that you want to burn, and you're not losing the muscle that you work for.
Right. Because there's a lot of people out there that, that will weigh, like a guy that weighs 185 pounds that wants to, lose, he's got a high percentage of body fat. He's at 25% body fat, and he wants to just lose body fat. He might be in there resistance training, building muscle and losing fat, and still weigh the exact same, but look twice as good, just because it's a different kind of body type. So,
well, I think the major issue that I see with people is they get to this point where they get heavy, and it's not a good heavy, and then they're all of a sudden just like, oh, fuck it, I'm tired of this, and then they just go on this drastic diet where they cut out all carbs, they drop their calories to 800 calories, and then they burn muscle and fat when they could have taken the calories down slowly, exercised correctly, kept the muscle and burned the fat. And now they've put themselves in a worse position where they don't have hardly any muscle on their frame. They just have this flabby looking body. They weigh less, but it's not going to help them. And then when they get tired of dieting that extreme in 6 weeks, they're just going to go back and start binging, and then it's just going to be worse.
Right. Yeah, it's a serious balance.
Right.
How important is resistance training in a weight loss scenario?
Resistance training is very, very important. I honestly, when I cut, I only do about 15 minutes of cardio a day.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. Yeah.
So most of it is resistance training. I'm typically doing 75 to 90 minutes a day of resistance training, and then I may wake up if I'm cutting really hard, I'll do like 15 to 20 minutes of cardio in the morning fasted.
What are you using for cardio?
Stairmaster.
That's it.
Yep.
That's all you ever see the big guys on. I'm so scared of that thing. It just kicks your butt.
I can do it for a little bit.
The Aerodyne bike, the Aerodyne bike, and the stairs, man. That's got to be the way to go.
Well, I've got an Aerodyne bike in my living room. It's been sitting there.
It's with clothes on it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Jacket draped over it.
The treadmill and the bike, I just lose interest on so fast. I've got to constantly be moving. I just get bored. So last time I was cutting, I watched every Netflix special I could find, every YouTube video I could find, and you just get to where you're just like,
I've watched everything.
It's not even that it's hard anymore. You just get bored just sitting there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I can't stand it because you go to the gym and you see, I don't know, like your middle-aged woman and the guy that thinks he's doing a really great job, and then he's got a book in his hand. Like I saw a dude fall off a treadmill because he was trying to read.
Oh.
I tried it one time, and I'm like how the hell? I'm not a great reader to begin with, but this isn't really gonna work well. But no, I mean, I don't know. I got to get my ass in gear.
Well, you got the way to do it. Your meals are made for you.
I know.
How's Natalie doing?
She's good. She's good.
Is she prepping for a show too, or no?
She's thinking about doing the one this next April. We're really trying to focus. We're going to probably have a baby this next year, so she's trying to decide if she wants to do a show or if she wants to do that. And a lot of times when women get down to that low percentage of body fat, then it really kind of messes with,
they can't get pregnant.
Yeah, they can't get pregnant as easy. So she's concerned that she'll have to wait another 6 months after she does her show. So she's still deciding. A lot of it is she wants to do it just because it helps me. So if she's on a diet, then I stick to my diet as well. If she's not, eating junk.
Yeah. So where is the show?
It's going to be in Denver.
Is it?
It's going to be the NPC Northern. They haven't set an exact date for it yet, but it will be in April.
Make sure you let us know because we'll be there.
Absolutely.
We'll come out and do a podcast from it or something.
For sure.
Do a remote.
So with Natalie, and I don't want to talk about talk a whole lot about her because she's not here, but she came from being very, very unhealthy.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not going to put it all out there for everybody to understand, but she is actually really proud of what she's gone through.
Yeah,
and
so it's taken a lot of mental training as well, just because she was 85 pounds and thought that she was fat, but she also grew up as an overweight kid as well. We're both Southern and we both love the fried stuff, and our grandma loved to feed us the fried stuff. So she was a chunky kid as well, and when she was 14, 15 years old, she found out the guys didn't like girls that were chunky. So, she dropped a lot of weight, unhealthy, and dropped to about 85, 90 pounds, and just still had it in her head that, she was that 140 pound, 150 pound chunky kid. And, it really messed with her. And so she moved out here to Colorado with her dad, and he kind of got her into fitness a little bit more. And she basically trained herself, to start working out more and putting her weight back on and adding muscle in a healthy way, and then dieting in a healthy way. So she did go through a little bit of an eating disorder, but when her body started to shut down, it kind of gave her a wake-up call. And so ever since then, she's done a great job. People don't believe that she's, she probably doesn't like me saying this, but people don't believe she's over 160 pounds. So
I wouldn't have put her there at all.
Yeah. So she's definitely stacked.
She's got that tiny little waist, man. She's got that tiny little waist, and the booty and everything's there, man. So you guys are doing good. Well, good for you guys, man. I'm super happy for you guys. I hope the business gets just more and more successful. And like I say, whenever you're ready to cut us in, let us know. We'll have a talk. And, get in there somehow.
I think we're getting close. We're getting close. We're going to figure this out. We need to stop doing the things that we're doing currently and find something better.
Absolutely.
But
so Fast Fit Foods is on Facebook. The website is www.fastfitfoodsco.com.
Yep.
Right. Phone numbers?
The South Store is 719-679-3216.
And that's located down by Fort Carson.
That is. And then the North Store is 719-900-3215.
You had to really think about that one.
Right up by Chapel Hills Mall. So you guys are covered, man. The entire Colorado Springs area is covered. You guys have no excuses. Try them out. I guarantee you're not going to be disappointed. Just go online. Look at the menu. I mean, if you don't go, man, that looks good.
Yeah.
Just looking at the menu, because they've got pictures up of everything. It shows the portions. It shows everything. It's super, super easy. Create a little account. Boom. Place your order. Put it in the cart. Boom. You're in and out. No problem.
Easy.
You can either pick it up at either location, or you can have it delivered straight to you at work or at home, whatever you want to do. Guys, it doesn't get any easier than this, and it's yummy, yummy, yummy food.
And you got a problem when your kids are stealing your healthy food.
Right. That's right.
So just going to throw it out there, Lucian.
So
have you eaten it?
No, I've been hiding it.
Oh, okay.
I got it in the secret refrigerator downstairs.
Oh, okay. The one with the lock on it.
I know you do. So he'll have some. He'll have some soon.
Yeah.
We'll get him one of the steak
Gotta
meals.
get some of that cookie dough.
He loves the steaks.
So, yeah, guys, go see him. FastFitFoodsCO.com. And I love the fact that we have a partnership here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So-
Anything else you want to say?
I think that's it, guys.
All right. FastFitFoodsCO.com. Check them out on Facebook. It's delicious. Get some.
Thanks, guys.
Do it now. Do it.
Also, so that was great. Yep, Fast Fit Foods. I mean, I can't say enough good things about those guys.
Taylor and Natalie, dude. You cannot look at these people. They're business owners, but the proof, like you say, is in the pudding. And these guys are monsters.
They're real people, dude.
And,
The thing about it is they're real people. There's a lot of corporations out there that do this kind of thing. There's a lot of, big name, brands that do. These guys, I guarantee you, the bigger they get, the more real they'll stay. I mean, they're just good-hearted people.
Yep, so. I agree. All right, so we have Sir Lucian in the studio. He's been here before. You got a lot of things going on.
Too much.
Tell me.
Okay, so this Saturday there's a Fight to Win tournament up in Denver, and my dad's really excited about that.
I'm super stoked.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm excited.
Yeah. So you've done you've done big things in the BJJ community so far as starting out. You're a third stripe white belt.
Fourth
Four stripe.
Better watch out.
But
and you represent which school?
Gracie Baja,
Of Colorado Springs, yes, sir.
Colorado Springs.
Who's your lead instructor over there?
Professor Waltz.
Yeah, Professor Brian Waltz.
so you're having a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, I am.
You don't hate.